Hi and welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sewjoquilts, and this is my channel where I talk about all my quilty stitchy things. And I'm going to sew the Mrs.Quilty Box 2 block of the month, which is this right here. The Rising Sun is what they're calling it. So I already have all of my pieces, my A, B, C, D, E, and F's. So I'm going to get started assembling that. So I need to take my A block and my D's, which are right over here, and we're going to make some stitch and flip corners. So just put one there. I'm going to go sew diagonally right there. Now they recommend drawing a line. I don't draw a line when I going straight down diagonally because I have diagonal seam tape I use to line it up. So not only are we doing it this side, we're going to do this side too. So I'll throw a few thin pins in it before I take it to the sewing machine. So we're going to do that. And then I need to take my B blocks and my E blocks, and we're going to start making some flying geese units. So I'm taking my B blocks, and then I'll put my E blocks right here. And when we go to the sewing machine, I'll just sew diagonally again right there. I'm not going to draw lines like they say, just because, as I said, when I'm going diagonally, I can just use my diagonal seam tape and I don't have to draw lines. So I'm going to do that. And before we go over there, I'm also going to take my, what are these now? What's E's? So my C and F blocks. Now we're going to make some half square triangles. So I'm going to take these. Those are C's and these are my F's. And we are making 2 at a time half square triangles. Now I did draw diagonal lines on these. Bring these up. Because we're going to sew a 1/4 inch away from both sides, so we're going to get 2 half square triangle units. I will draw my lines when I'm going a 1/4 inch, but when I'm going directly on that diagonal line, I don't normally draw lines. Just till I do it, everybody's different. So I'm going to throw some pins of all this and then take it to the sewing machine and sew and press. So I pressed and trimmed the center block and the part of the flying geese I made. We'll go back to add those in a minute. But now I'm just cutting apart my half square triangles here and trim them up to the correct size that it said. I just followed the pressing instructions on the pattern from when I pressed. So just do a quick trim up of all these using the clearly slotted perfect trimmers. Shouldn't have to trim a lot off. Now if you are interested in ordering this box, there is a link down in the description box down below, and if you use my code Mary20 you can get 20% off. Now with this box I'm making all but one of the projects, I think. I'll let you know what I think about them when we do them. Almost done trimming these up. Santa bought me a new pressing mat there. My other one had some stains on it. Just one more block and then I can press those. All right, cutting the dog ears off. Good. Those are all scraps for my waist. All right, I'm done with the clearly perfect slotted trimmers. Just gonna press these back like it said. setting my seams, press and open. And then I can set the half square triangles to the side for a minute while I finish the other parts. Alright, those are my half square triangles I can sew aside. That dog ear didn't come off completely. That's okay. I'll get it there. Set these aside for now. Go back to this, and I'm just going to add another stitch and flip corner to that corner, another stitch over there, and for these I just need to add the other square for the half square triangles. So we're adding those to all four of those. Okay, I'm going to pin, sew, press again according to the directions, and then I'll be back. All the pieces done, so I just have to lay it out, put it together. So there is the center. Just lay my flying geese around it. 3 and 4, and then I'm going to add my corners. See, the stripes go in. I don't know if you can hear that, but my washer's done. It's singing to me. Alright, so there it is. Just need to sew it all together like a 9 patch, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. And I am done. This is what their Rising Sun quilt block looks like, and this is what mine is. Now I do notice my stripes are a little bit different. They must have cut theirs differently because theirs are going diagonal, mine are going, 2 are going vertical and 2 are going horizontal, but that's not going to bother me much. But there it is, it's all done. Now I do plan on making a few more projects with this. I'm going to make the book sleeve and this pillow, the reading pillow, and a few of these corner bookmarks. We'll see how they all turned out. And if you were wondering, if you saw what else I was doing, this is my new Leaders and Enders projects. I'm just making some strings blocks with all of my leftover 2.5-inch strips I have. I'm going to put all those together in a quilt eventually. Alright, until next time when I plan on making that book sleeve. Bye!